morning, everybody. I'm Andre Paquette with Firefly Farm and Mercantile here in Cashton. And what we specialize is seeds and garden bulbs. And you know, there's a lot of different types of seeds out there. We specialize in what's called open pollinated seeds, which happen to be a lot of heirlooms. So things that really are hundreds of years old, tell stories. You know, we have lettuces that Cleopatra has even eaten. So it's really kind of neat when you think about that the food you eat today or the flowers you're clipping could be part of history. So, and you guys will get to be a part of this history with have some of these cool heirlooms. So, but the very first thing that we'll talk about is you guys are going to be gardening soon. And with that, you're going to get these March kits, and it's going to have some different seeds in there. You know, about 4 different types of seeds. You'll get a tomato, you'll end up with a pepper, you'll end up with probably a lettuce, and then some type of flower. And what we're going to learn about is how to plant things inside and how to plant things outside. And there's a difference in why you want to do it. So, but before we go into that, you know, the best part about starting seeds inside is having really good soil. And what everyone will end up getting is a little bit of seed starter mix. And if you can see, this is really light, it's fluffy, you don't have a lot of chunks in it. And that's partially because you want your seeds to drain. You want them to have a lot of ability to, not get too wet, but just be wet enough to germinate. And, you're going to do some things along the way to help that. So that's kind of the first part of it. So now, just don't go in your backyard and dig up dirt and put in those pots inside your house. You probably aren't going to be too happy with the result. This mix is a little bit lighter and fluffier, and it's really fun just to get your hands in here and play, so feel free to do that. And you can feel the difference between, seed starter soil or your outside soil. I know you guys have all played in the dirt just fine. On the back of every seed packet, we have some instructions. And instructions are important. It gives you the ability to do something well. And you're going to find out, like with tomatoes and peppers, you're going to have the opportunity to start those inside. And the reason we want to start tomatoes and peppers inside is they have such a long growing season. Tomatoes and peppers are tropical plants. And as such, they take a really long time to go from where they germinate from a seed into giving us fruit. And here in Wisconsin, we don't have all the time in the world. So you're going to start these in around March 15th to March 30th. You're going to start your seeds inside. I would caution you to start them during that time and not try to do it beforehand. If you have an experienced gardening family and you guys start your seeds March 1st, go for it. If not, stick between March 15th and March 30th, and that's because you have to put these outside at a certain period of time. Tomatoes and peppers are tropical, which means they don't like the cold weather. So a frost will kill these. So we have to wait to put them outside till after the last frost, which for most of Monroe County, it's going to be around May 25th to May 28th. If you're on a ridge and you're in the southern part of Monroe County, maybe Mother Day-ish, like May 12th to May 15th. But to be on the safe side, May 28th is a really good date for most people to work with. And that's when you'll put these outside. Now, in your packet, you'll also have some lettuces and flowers. The lettuces can be grown as soon as you can rake outside and the soil is loose. You can go outside in the dirt. If it's still cold, it doesn't matter. You can loosen the dirt and it's loose. It's not, laden with all the water from the snow melt. You can go ahead and plant your lettuces. You can plant peas. In a couple weeks after that, you can plant potatoes. And you'll hear all sorts of old wives' tales of when things should be planted, if you start gardening more and more. So with that, I'm just going to caution you guys to really follow the directions that we give to you in the March kits. And if you're planting anything else on your own, that you save your seed packets and you look on the back side of them of when things should be planted. Again, it's our pleasure to help. If you guys need any help with it, just reach out and we're glad to help you out, get you on the right track. Seeds want to grow, and everybody can grow a seed, and everybody can harvest the fruit and the vegetables from seeds. It just takes a little patience and following some directions.